A digital journal is basically an online platform or online space where you share whatever you want to share. You make videos on whatever you want to make. Maybe it doesn't even have to be video format. It can be videos, it can be audios, it can be writing, it can be articles. Now, why should you start a digital journal? I have my notebook right here, and I'm gonna go over a couple of reasons why I think starting a digital journal will help you on whatever journey you're on. So yeah, let me start. Okay, so the first point I have is you get to talk about the things that interest you. What are you passionate about? What interests you? What are you learning? All of these things are things that you can share on your digital journal. I'm starting this YouTube channel. This is my digital journal. Why? Because it allows me to share the things that I'm learning, that I'm passionate about, which is self improvement, gym, God, my Bible, my faith, my religion. These are all things that I'm passionate about and I'm willing to share and just make videos about. Why? Because it fuels me, it fulfills my purpose of just impacting the world through my interests. And that's why you should start this. Just it's a way to express your interest better. It's a way to learn how to speak to a camera. It's a way to for you to share interesting nuggets about what you learn. It's just I don't see many cons to starting a digital journal other than maybe like people you know finding out. But that should never like that should never direct you towards not doing this. And then second point I would say is use it as a learning platform. I'm using YouTube as a learning platform. I share what I learn online. Why? Because if it has impacted my life, it can impact your life as well. So use it as a learning platform. What are you learning that you are willing to share to other people? What are you learning that you are willing to teach to other people? Remember, I have this quote that I say, you don't need to advise people online. You need to share. Share what works. Share the personal experiences. Share the personal tips that you've honestly tried. Show to them what worked for you and what didn't work. That's the best way. If you're not an expert at what you're sharing online, it's best for you to just share your personal experience. Allow other people to have an insight on your life. And that's how you're going to impact and be more relatable to other people. Okay, so then thirdly, look at YouTube as a creative outlet. Be creative. Film videos, film B-roll. If you're interested in like filming things in your daily life, maybe you have an iPhone camera and you like filming things online, you like filming nature, you like filming birds. Use all of these in your videos. Why? Because it allows you to take all your interests, combine them, intertwine them, and just make one beautiful masterpiece that is yours. It's yours. It's yours to the point that you're proud that you worked on it. YouTube is not just a business. If you look at it as a business, you'll soon be drained by it. I used to make TikTok videos every single day, but it wasn't because I was enjoying making TikTok videos. It was because I wanted to start making money off these TikTok videos. And sooner or later, I felt drained. I felt like I had creator's block. Why? Because I was doing it for the wrong reason. I was doing it to make money, not as a creative outlet, not something that I could express my creativity on. And that's what YouTube was and should always be. It should just be people expressing their creativity online. It should be people sharing what they've learned, creating masterpieces, being artists on this platform. That's what YouTube should be. That's what your digital journal should be. It should be you expressing all your creativity in your videos. And then fourthly, Stop looking at the numbers. The numbers do not matter. Just start creating. Okay, just focus on creating your next video. Not to get views, but to create art that genuinely excites you. Once you start creating art that genuinely excites you, that's when it doesn't feel like a task or a job. That's when it feels like play. That's when it feels like effortless. You don't get drained from making these videos. You personally enjoy making the videos. Why? Because you're not focused on the numbers. You're not focused on getting as much views as possible. You focus on actually making art that excites you. And then this is one of my personal quotes that I created. Call me Socrates or Aristotle, but the fastest way to hate what you love is to become consumed by the money you make from it. Let that sink in. The fastest way to hate what you love is to become consumed by the money you're making from it. That's where the saying, don't let the money change you, comes from. The reason why you do it now when you have 0 subscribers is the same reason why you should be doing it even if you get to 1,000, 100,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers. The purpose and the reason behind your videos should always be the same. For me, it's to impact and inspire. For you, it could be to share and be relatable. So never let the views determine why you should make videos. Make it for yourself. A lot of people, they're not creative anymore. They lost their creativity. They lost that spark to create things. And I was one of those people. Yet I changed because why? Because I decided to start this digital journal. Not because I want to become mega famous or I want to grow this YouTube channel, but because I genuinely want to start impacting people's lives first of all, and talk about the things that interest me, and just make videos that I'm proud of. Make videos that I can look back 10 years from now and just say, oh, he actually went for it. He went 100% into it, and you can't blame him for that. So yeah, start a digital journal. It's probably one of the best decisions you can make. Even if you get 0 views, it's fun making these videos. It's fun talking to the camera. It's fun learning how to communicate. That's another thing you get out of this. You learn to speak to a camera. You learn to present. You learn to connect with people through words, through video, through another thing, through cinematography. Soon when I get probably an iPhone, I want to start making more, I want to film more B-roll. Because this camera can't really film B-roll that much, so I want to film more B-roll and make my videos more, express my creativity and graphic design and video editing skills through these YouTube videos, and just learn how to make content that inspires and impacts. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. I think I've covered everything. Start the digital journal. I'm gonna start to say digital. I'm not the best English speaker, but English is my first language though. So hopefully through these videos I can learn English better. And yeah, go start your digital journal today. Start talking to the camera, make more videos, and you'll see why. That's it for today's video. Hope you have a great day. Hope God blesses you. Check care.